I think he has 4, yeah.
20, not 4, 24 subscribers.
What?
Factoring. Oops. By GCF Day 1. Day 1. We have a busy schedule tonight. Some of you guys have church tonight and Ash Wednesday, and some of you guys have other activities. So let's make sure we get our homework done during the day. I think we have 12 problems tonight. All right, you ready? This lesson is broken down into 2 days. The first day is the easier part. Day 2 tomorrow is going to be a little bit more confusing, but we'll be fine. We have a quiz on Friday, sections 8, 1, 2, and 3. With greatest common factor. Now, right now we're going to be factoring with the greatest common factor using what we learned the past 2 days. Basically, we're going to be using backwards FOIL or LOIF. No, actually, it's LIOF. We're going backwards now. We went forward, it was easy. Now we're going backwards. It's kind of like taking a sponge and you're cleaning up your mess, right? And so it soaks in all the water. Now we're taking that sponge and squeezing the water out. We're going backwards. Because. Okay. So what does this mean? Very simple to explain. For example, what we've been doing for the past 2 days is we've been working this on paper, right? Factoring trees and ladders. We don't have to do that anymore. We're going to be doing this in our head. We're going to be factoring in our head. So for some of y'all, it's like, ooh, okay, finally, okay? But this is what we're going to do. Just for giggles, we're going to review the tree. The first, let's factor 4x squared out, please, using a tree. Remember prime on the left side. Composite on the right side, break down the 4. 2 and 2, 1. Bring down the x, please. X and x. So you would agree that the GCF of 4, x squared is 1, 2, 2, x, and x. What's the GCF of negative 3x? How do I break that down? Negative 1 and 3 and x. Negative 3x is negative 1, 3, and x. So the last 2 days we've been factoring using a tree and or ladder. So what's the greatest common factor? X. So the GCF is x. Today's lesson is going to involve taking out the GCF first and working backwards to see what the original equation was. Stop asking that. So let's go backwards. This is the greatest common factor. How do I make x become 4x squared? 4x. How do I get x to become negative 3x? Just negative 3. This is my original problem. How do I know that's the correct answer? You should not miss any of these problems because you would check by FOIL. You would check just a mental FOIL. Just mentally do the FOIL in your head. X times 4x is 4x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. I know that's correct. It's completely factored out. That's my answer. Sorry. Okay. Now, can we do this without the tree?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can do this without the tree. So now, for the rest of like the year or forever, you can factor this by GCF without this mess in the middle. What does that mean? Let's see here. Nia, did you have a question? Okay, here's the first one. I want you to try this out. Please ask questions. Appropriate ones. Eric. 18x squared plus 27x cubed Do not use a tree. Use your brain. Use a factoring. Hurry up, let's go.
So like
Use a factoring in your head.
so, like you don't have this
I mean, you either do it right or you don't do it right. Right. I'll know right away. So you ask yourself, what is the common factor of 18 and 27, and then the common factor of x squared and x cubed?
X squared.
Work it out. Work it out. Before it's working. Absolutely. I should have to for myself. Because absolutely working like different grades. We're going backwards now. This is a little bit more tricky. Okay.
Like, so you put it X in parentheses, that's how you work it out.
Well, it's got break it down first. Yes, correct. 18 and 27 have a common factor, greatest common factor of 9. 3 is a common factor, but 9 is better. 9 is the greatest common factor, so 9 is one of the answers. X squared and x cubed. If you only take out an x, you haven't taken out enough. Take out as much as you can. You want to take everything out. Extract it. Take out an x squared. I'm going to stop right there. Questions on how I took out 9x squared. What do I have left over? How did 9 become 18? Times 2. Positive 2. X squared becomes x squared? Well, stays the same, so you leave it alone. Move on to the next term. 9 becomes 27. 3. X squared becomes x3. X. Answer. I check it really quickly. 9 times 2 is 18. X squared times 1 is x squared. 9 times 3 is 27. X squared times x1 is x3. I know it's correct. You can never miss these problems, ever. Yes. Of course. 10y3 plus 20y squared minus 5y. You'll get it. Just like slope. Hello. Remember you crying about slope? So hard. And I was like, hey, black and white pairs. So easy. Ooh. Yeah, some kidding. Every Monday, catch up. I mean, that's probably the best thing. It's just some white leftovers from hard. Yeah. With your y, what can you take out? Good. Good.
Is this right?
Yes. Yes. Good. Okay, kids. The GCF of 10, 20, and 5 is 5. Now, if you're wondering, well, there's a minus sign here and there's a positive here. In order to take out a negative, they have to be all negatives. Right? Y3, Y2, and Y1. What do I take out? Take out 1y, because there's at least one y in common with all three, right? So then you would use your parentheses. This is your GCF. 5 becomes 10. 2. Y3. Y squared. Y to 20. 5 to 20. Y to y squared. Y. And then this one. Negative 1. I check it really fast. 10. Y3. 20. Y2. Negative 5y. Okay. This is just a lot of practice, that's all. Not impossible. Here. 8x4y2 plus 4x3y minus 2x2. Oh, it's going to get more difficult. Remember, this is advanced algebra. This is like college level that they do in college. Like if they go to any freshman college algebra class, this is the same thing they're doing.
I know the other schools. The other schools teach it to them.
Let's go. Let's get it done. Oh, I'm sorry. So the GCF, keep in mind, they have to be present in all three terms, or else it will not. You cannot take it out. Hint: do not take out a y. You cannot take out a y.
You can't.
No, because look at the third term. Is there a y present there? No, because it's not a y at the last term. You cannot take it out. Okay. Oh. All right, go.
No, it's scary.
Oh, how do you know?
Don't get any close like this. Like this. Like that. Like this.
Oh, wait, let's go. I gotta get done.
Is this right? That's not right.
All right, hold on. 8, 4, and 2. Let's go. 2. X4, X3, X2. X squared. Do not take a y out because it's not here. That's all you can extract. That's it. 2 to 8. X2 to X4. And then bring down. Oh, hi, this is confusing for some. Because there's not a y here, just bring it down here because that's a leftover. Plus 2x y minus 1. The reason why this is a negative 1 is because when you go back and distribute 8 x4 y2 4 x2 x3 and then y is left over and then negative 1 multiply that negative 2x squared.
You just plug it in there. Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
You just bring it down.
Try again.
Just bring the y.
Substitute. Yes.
Like a substitute, like when they come to take your place when you say when you go to school.
Yes. Shh, listen up.
Why would it just be 2x?
Because there's 2x.
Right here. Why want to be just 2x? Because you have an x4. Okay, so here's another way to kind of visualize it, right? So we have x4, right? We have x3 right here, right? And we have x2. Would you agree? How many pairs do we have common? X squared. If we just take one pair out, we still have an x here, here, and here. You will not have taken enough out. Take as much out as you can at the very beginning. That's why it's called greatest common factor.
So we can get it.
It's more precise. It's more accurate. Okay, let's make this a little bit more challenging. Negatives. Nope, not kidding. Negative 12 x4 y2 minus 8 x3 y6. Negative 12 x4 y2 minus 8 x3 y6. We have the negatives present in both terms. Extract, make sure your GCF is negative. So you make the parentheses on the inside positive.
Okay, let me think about it.
It's more than that.
So it could be
What
like
I say? Work it out.
Is this right? It is. Okay, what is it?
yo.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Make your notes as you go, please. You'll be using this. It will come back again. So again, going back here, your negatives are present. So my little note here on the side, if negative signs are in both terms, the GCF is negative.
Oh,
The GCF must be negative. Here in this case, 12 and 8, the GCF is 4, negative 4, because the negative is present here in both terms. What else is the GCF? X3, Y2. Because it's the negative, it's present here and here. We want to extract it out as much as we can.
What if there's like three sons or like 3 terms? And they're all like all but one is negative.
It has to be positive then. They have to be all negative for you to take it out. Okay? We'll do that one next. So, negative here, negative, negative, 4, x3, y2. Any questions on how I took out y2 and x3? Leftovers, please. 4 becomes 12 by 3, positive 3, x squared, right?
No, just that.
Oh, x. Oops, sorry. Just x here. And what else?
plus 2y4.
Plus 2y4. I know that's correct by checking it. Negative 12, x3, x1 is x4, y2, negative 8, x3, y6. y2 times y4 is y6. Those exponential rules always come back. They will always be present in algebra. Negative 18, y3, minus 7, y squared, minus 2y. We're almost done. Almost done. We're towards the end here. On the inside, yes. So extract out a negative GCF because you have a negative sign present in all 3 terms, or 3 terms. Take out a negative GCF. The inside parentheses. The inside will be positive.
There's no.
So after, wouldn't it be one?
It's negative. It would just be y.
I don't know. For sure, I don't know.
I got you. You do know. Negative y.
Keep going. I'm not done yet. Oh, I don't know. How did I get a negative exponent?
I know, I was about to say, where
Where did that come from? I don't know where that came from. Sorry. Sorry, YouTube. Negative 8. Use an eraser and erase it. Negative 8y3. I just did. Oh.
It's still
No. So again, we have negatives present in all 3. Okay? So I know my GCF is going to be negative. But 18, 7, and 2 have no common factors. So it could be 1. But we still have a y, though, to deal with. Well, how many y's can I take out?
1.
Only one y.
Negative 1.
So your negative y. Negative 1y or negative y, same thing, is your GCF. Leftovers,
18y squared.
18y squared plus 7y plus 2. I check to make sure it's correct. Negative y, 18y squared is negative 18y cubed. Negative 7y squared, y and y, negative 2y. There it is. Okay. 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 10. This one's tricky. I'm tricking you this.
So we have 1.
Ah!
It's what?
Is that on YouTube?
go chat it, Kathy. Let's get this done. Coffee flavored water.
Is that iced coffee?
Delicious. Okay. Is there a GCF?
No. Yes. Yes. One. No, because there's a negative. So when there's one, the negative.
This is already factored. There is no GCF.
So no solution.
Could be no solution. Well, I mean, it could be no solution, but better, you can say it's already factored. It's already been factored. You can't make it any more simple. Because if you make it more simple, it's almost impossible because it's already been done.
So the whole point of the chapter is to simplify.
We're going backwards. We're simplifying everything down to the simplest form.
So it can be easy when we solve it out.
And last one, and we're done. Bell's gonna ring. Who'd you say that?
Not me. I didn't say that.
It's bothering me.
All right, either y'all need to call each other tonight or something, or what? Don't bother her. She didn't like it. Got it? All right, last one. 8x4 plus 4x3 minus 2x2. Eric. 8x4, last one, we're done. Plus 4x3 minus 2x squared. I want to make sure that we know how to factor this.
Already.
8x4, 4x3 minus 2x squared. Is there a GCF?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 is a GCF. What else? X2? Leftovers.
4x squared plus 2.
Oh, is it minus 1? Minus 1.
Yes.
Minus 1.
Minus.
Let's see, make sure 2 times 4 is 8, x2, x2, x4, 2 times 2 is 4, x2, x1 is x3, 2x2 times negative 1 is negative 2x2. There you go. This is only half of this section, though. I haven't taught the other stuff yet. All right, so unknown notes. Let's go back to the homework, please. Let's not do all of this because it's too many problems. Let's do number 3, number 4, 7 and 8. I'm going to skip down to the bottom here. 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 21, and 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I need one more. 20. There's no back. 3, 4, 7, 8, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. That's 12 problems. Any other questions?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.